Hello guys, today we're testing out Harley's new Milwaukee-Eight. Yeah, it just got here in Brazil. So, this is the Street Glide Special, which gets the least powerful version of the Milwaukee-Eight. It's still air-cooled, but in the first few kilometers, I've already noticed it's much smoother than the previous models. And, you know, just by starting it up, you can tell it vibrates much less, and it makes less noise. Now, as for the grunt, it seems nearly unchanged, but this engine on this particular bike is still very new, so after it breaks in, it's probably going to be a bit better. But still, it's got enough pull. And the Street Glide itself hasn't changed much. It's got new suspension for this year. And I still haven't felt much of a difference because we're riding on a particularly smooth road. But the engine is definitely a lot smoother. And that just makes everything else feel, you know, new. Even though it isn't. The bike is just aesthetically exactly the same as it's always been. And that's part of Harley's thing, you know. They don't change the looks much, you know, otherwise they could end up losing the heritage. And so far so good. The position is still extremely comfortable. You know, legs up front, high bars, good wind protection. You know, I've got to really open up my helmet to get some wind on my face. It's just good at what it's always been good at, just cruising down the road, just going long distances. And we're going to go a long distance today. Actually, not so long. Just longer. There we go. Yeah, brakes are not super, but they work. And the stereo actually works. Put the volume way up. You can listen to John Pizzarelli's jazz. Yay. So this is the urban part of the test. We've done 110 kilometers, and we've been riding around this little town, and it's been good to test out the suspension, which seems to have improved, and well, it's low speed handling, which seems about the same as before. And what I noticed along the road was that the engine response it started to get a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, because the engine was really just brand new. It was running from 0. Now it's got just 110 kilometers on it, so it hasn't broken in. But what I did notice is that beyond 4,000 RPMs, it has a much stronger kick to it, and it just responds far more abruptly. Yeah, the suspension, it's better, but it's not like really good, like super comfortable. You know, you get a bigger pothole, you're definitely going to feel it, but it levels out the smaller ones quite well. Clutch is lighter. This hydraulic clutch is better. So now we're in the twisty bit of the test, and we're going pretty slow, but what I can tell is the bike handles well, and at this pace we're not going to get to its, you know, limits or straight pegs or anything like that. I mean, this guy in front of me, he is the guide. He's the one holding everyone back. Like, everyone wants to ride faster, but okay. You know, it's Harley's ride. Let's play by their rules. But so far so great. This bike, it is what it's supposed to be. It's extremely comfortable. We've been riding all day, all afternoon actually, and no complaints. I mean, the riding position is perfectly fine. The seat's really good, and this new engine, the Milwaukee-Eight 107, it's vibe-free in comparison to the other ones. But it's not actually vibe-free, but it is very refined. Dare I say it, I think this is a response to Indians comeback, you know, because engine came up with a Thunderstroke, and that engine's really smooth too. So this feels a bit like that. It actually reminds me of that engine, despite being a bit smaller, because that's a 111 and this is a 107. But there's also a 114 version of this for the CVO models, which should be a hooligan. And in the corners at this speed, it just turns and just goes and turns predictably. Handles just fine, it stops just fine. It's good all around. It's very comfortable and a very relaxed ride. Engine performance, well, it's not going to set your pants on fire, but it's got some poke. This motor is also breaking in. I mean, it's brand new. You've got to take that into consideration. And the engine noise is alright.
So if you like this, please click subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.